Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Clutches Vault. My name's Mike, and today we're going to be doing a new Metroid Let's Play for Metroid Zero Mission. This is technically a remake of the original Metroid for the NES, and it's honestly, I'm just going to say right now, I think it's very debatable, but I think this might be the greatest of the Metroid games ever. Like, I think it is quite possibly, I mean, I think personally it's the best 2D Metroid game, and it arguably is the best Metroid game. I know people think Super Metroid is the all-time favorite and the best one of all time, but you know, maybe I was considering making a video about that, of why I disagree with that. I think it's a phenomenal game, don't get me wrong, and I think it is the true Metroid fans game. But this game, Zero Mission, I do think is basically one of the best games to ever get someone into the series. It's definitely the best game for someone to start if they want to become a Metroid fan, because this game is so like well refined. Actually, let me see if I can fix my my display captures. Sorry, just realized I was a little off. Make it a little bigger for you guys to see. There we go. Sorry about that. Anyway, so yeah, this is definitely one of the games I think if you ever want to get into the Metroid series, this is the best game to start, because it is the first game chronologically, and it's so well refined, so fun, and it's a fast game too, so you can get it done in like, you know, in like no time flat. Then go on to Metroid Fusion, which I think is another great 2D game, and then you can start playing Super Metroid, and then you'll just, you know, I'll talk about that later. But anyway, let's just get into the game. Why won't it let me play? There it goes. Anyway. Yeah, I was rambling enough. There we go. Unfortunately, I'm having an issue with my save states, so I had it like 100%ed. I was going to use the it has like an item like checkbox, whatever, but I lost that when I lost all my save data. So we're just starting fresh. Planet Zebes. I called this place home once, in peaceful times, long before evil haunted the caverns below. Now I shall finally tell the tale of my first battle here, my so-called Zero Mission. Samus Aran. Okay. Yep, just like the original Metroid, the game starts right off going left, which is unusual, and getting the Morph Ball. Because most 2D platformers you go right, but here, start going left. Similar to my AM2R Let's Play, I'm going to be using my little like Super NES controller, because I think it's just, I don't know, it works very well for Metroid games in my opinion. I'm going to be trying to go not too fast in this game, because I played it so many times, and it is weird. Up here actually is an energy tank, but I think there is a way you can kind of get up it. I need like the Morph Ball Bomb to get that, so moving along. These are kind of cool. They added these to the game, where these like little Chozo statues that act as guides, and so it kind of tells you like where you have to go. And in some cases you think, oh, that's like way too linear and too easy, but it's just, this is like the first time they do it. It's like a tutorial, and then it gets a little bit more vague. So then it becomes definitely like, you know, not as easy. And yeah, this is definitely. I actually had a talk with my friend Corey, Game Bro Corey, and we're doing like a live Let's Play, kind of just chatting, and I was playing this game, and I told him how I really do like how this game basically was created with Super Metroid in mind, because Super Metroid was designed to be like I mean, it was definitely, they definitely had intentions of the game being able to be broken, but I think they didn't expect it to be as breakable as it was, because I mean, you can go on YouTube and look at all the crazy ways people break Super Metroid. It really is insane how, you know, they sequence break and can do the bosses in reverse order. So I don't think that was intentional. I think they definitely don't mind you doing some like sequence breaking to be non-linear, you know, non-linear experience. But anyway, but this game you can definitely sequence break like so well. Oh, I'm gonna do I'm gonna show off a little like shortcut. Ordinarily, now that you have the long beam, you can go up here, but technically you can shoot your beam and like try to follow the beam so that way it breaks these blocks. That's one. It is kind of tough. You gotta be really quick. That's one more. Okay, one more. There we go. Got it. Actually, I'm glad I got that really fast. Because if you follow the actual path, you go basically to the door to Torian, and it's like, oh, you can't get through here. So then you have to you gotta turn back and then you fight like a little mini boss. There's no items. It's just kind of just a waste of time. I mean, I probably should have showed that for the sake of a let's play, but like you'll see it later. And in case you guys didn't know, the first upgrade we got, acid. The first upgrade we got actually was the long beam, because Samus's beam actually doesn't go all the way across the screen, but with the long beam, it does. And the beam gets a little bit stronger. And now we get our second upgrade, missiles, which are very iconic in the Metroid universe, as you all should know. The rumbling here. And our first boss. I have no idea what this thing's called, it's just the worm boss. There are times where I can really screw this boss up. Just like that. Come on. Just come down here so I can go. I can't believe. That's frustrating. The timing can be so close, and I hate it when I miss it. I probably just should have just let him hit me. Even though I'll take damage, I'll be right beneath him, and I can shoot him with a missile. That's frustrating. He does give you an upgrade if you kill him. It's definitely a useful one, but we'll get it, because we'll see him again. Missiles open red doors, just like any other Metroid game. Yeah, that is acid below me, and it will hurt me. Like that. Little annoying things. Let's see. A little hidden thing up here. You can kill this little, like, cocoon thing. There we go. Just some expansion. Always nice. Let's see. Oop, here we go. Yeah, one of these little things. So we'll just shoot below and we'll kill this thing. You can use missiles too, but it's kind of like just a waste. The beam does a good job. There it goes. Beam does a good job. I know this is not a speedrun again. I don't really like speedrunning games. I do like. I mean, yes, I know I kind of like sequence broke the earlier, but like I'm not really doing like a true speedrun. I just wanted the sequence break because it's fun doing that. All right, let me see if I can actually get. See, I should just let him hit me because then I'll be right beneath him when he attacks. So come on. There we go. Yep. And this boss does give you an upgrade, and it is the charge beam, which is new compared to the original Metroid. Like obviously, this game is kind of like it gives Samus all of Samus's upgrades in this game, which is kind of cool because in the original Metroid you had nowhere near the amount. First energy tank. Actually, it was Metroid 2 was the game that people will be surprised at just how many upgrades and items were introduced in that game. And how there actually were some that were almost exclusive, like the Spider Ball. But yeah, so that down there's just a map station. I don't really need that, but for newcomers who don't know the area, you can go down there and you'll access a map station and download a map, which can make traversing this area a little easier. I think it's a save station right here. I don't need that. We're going to be getting a very iconic upgrade very soon, and also a very needed upgrade. I do love the sprite work. Okay, morph ball bombs. There we go. Oop, there we go. What was I just saying earlier? I was talking about, oh yeah, like, Metroid 2 and upgrades and everything. So this game, although is like, obviously like a complete, like, reimagining of the original Metroid, similar to how AM2R and Samus Returns are a reimagining of Return of Samus for the Game Boy. This game does a great job of completely redesigning all of Planet Zebes and Samus' first mission here. It really does, they do such a good job. But can I go up here? No, never mind. But like I love the sprite work. It's basically like similar sprite work to Metroid Fusion, but they gave Samus her versatility like in the original Super Metroid. Like she can do everything. She can do the she can like do the wall jump on one wall, so she can scale walls, which is how you see sequence break in this game. Actually, I don't need to get down there. Down there is another Chozo statue for telling you where to go, but I know where I'm going, so I don't need that. Like, because in Metroid Fusion, they actually nerfed Samus' wall jump, so that way you can't scale walls, which is, whatever, but I kind of like how, in this game, they brought it back, so that way you can do whatever the heck you want. And again, I think they did that so that way you have the freedom to sequence break. This is actually kind of tight. Yeah. Alright, good. When I was doing this on like the live stream, I could not get that for the life of me. It's just, I don't know, kind of tough. Maybe it was the streaming curse. Whenever you stream, you can never play like you want to play. Let's see, good on time. I'm probably gonna keep this into 20-minute increments again. So if you guys don't like that, please let me know and I can change that for future Let's Plays. But I think 20 minutes is just a good window or a good amount of time. Yeah, especially for like the short games like this. This game shouldn't take more than 2 hours. But yeah, this is basically AM2R, as you guys may know from my last Let's Play, was heavily inspired by this game because Zero Mission did such a great job, becoming like a remake of the original. So AM2R uses all similar sprites and mechanics of that game, which is cool. And I love how they added these little cutscenes. So Mother Brain is aware of our presence. And for those of you who don't know, this isn't like a spoiler or anything. So the reason why we're here is because the Space Pirates did steal a Metroid from the Galactic Federation. This is kind of just like in like the lore of the game. Like if you ever read the manuals, which you should read those old manuals, it's great. So the Galactic Federation went to the planet of SR388, which is the Metroid homeworld, and they found the Metroids. They found the Metroids, and they were able to capture one of them. And I'm sure they noticed how dangerous these things are. So I think they killed some of the researchers or the soldiers. So they captured one, and we're going to do some research on it to see exactly what it was, what it's capable of. And that's when the Space Pirates attacked, and Ridley was one of them. I think he like led the charge and stole that Metroid, took it back to Planet Zebes, and basically the Space Pirates began replicating and growing more Metroids as bioweapons. Mother Brain is actually a Chozo computer that basically like went rogue and kind of like pulled like a Skynet from Terminator. And so although the Mother Brain is not the leader of the Space Pirates, basically Mother Brain is in charge of all operations on this planet. So it's controlling all of the laboratories and like the research surrounding the Metroids. And the Space Pirates are kind of just, it's basically right now Mother Brain is the Space Pirates supercomputer. Let's see. Yeah, Wooders, physics. Here's a little fun fact, because and I'm sure you guys know in Super Metroid, they added the area which was direct ship. These like platforms here are very reminiscent of of how you would get to the wrecked ship. Like it's surrounded by water, and like I don't know, it's just kind of interesting. I'm actually going off the beaten path here, but this is exactly how you get to the wrecked ship. Like it looks like this is exactly how it is. Granted, you can't get through this door, I know, but so it makes, and people apparently I don't understand this, but this is not really Zero Mission talk. This is just Metroid talk in general. Sakamoto, I think, confirmed that the wrecked ship is not the Space Pirate mothership, which, spoiler warning, is what we're going to be getting into later at the very end of the game. But it's like, it's funny because it's in like the perfect location, so I don't understand why it wouldn't be the wrecked ship, and it has similar enemies from the pirate mothership are in that wrecked ship. So how's it not that? And but then again, we have these platforms here already existing, so it's like, I don't know, it's really weird. I don't know if that was just for flavor. Anyway, so this is actually one of the unknown items that we get. There are 3 of them, and basically our suit cannot like absorb them, or basically cannot put them to good use. But when you do get them, the appropriate blocks become stupid quote. These blocks become shootable, just so that way you can progress. Later, we'll be able to unlock that item's potential. Let's see. Oh, so this is actually also a new area added to the game called Chozodia. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is excuse me. Chozodia is actually right next to this, but this is Crateria, which was just the surface world of Zebes. You know, that was introduced to us in Super Metroid. Now this is actually where you get an actual upgrade. Now there actually is. These are all breakable blocks, as you'll see right here. There is a way for you to get on the other side of this bridge. They want you to fall through here to get to the next upgrade, which actually is a very important upgrade and a brand new one to the series. Well, I guess not really. It was kind of in Metroid Fusion, but they made it an actual upgrade in this game. But basically, if you can aim your morph balls right, you can actually do this and get. I kind of screwed up. If you morph ball enough, you can actually kind of boost yourself all the way over and jump over and get over this bridge and bypass this upgrade. But you won't get very far without it. But it's just kind of interesting because I wanted to see if I could ever let me see if I can do it really quick. Screwing it up. Anyway, but if you do it, you really can't get very far. But they want you to fall in this pit, and then you shoot around and you break these blocks over here, and you get another hidden upgrade in this Chozo Temple, the Power Grip, which in Metroid Fusion, Samus just had it, and people argue, oh, it's because she was Zero Suit's lighter, so that's why Samus could grab on ledges and push herself up. But anyway, it's kind of interesting how they actually made it like an actual item in this game. So here's what I was talking about. Like in this game, because it's based on Super Metroid, you can do the wall jump and just scale walls like infinitely. Now, granted, I think you have to. Yeah, this little ledge here makes it kind of hard to wall jump all the way out here. You do have to grab one of those ledges, but you can scale entire walls with entire ledges with just one wall. You can wall jump with just one wall. It can be pretty game breaking, but it's cool. And here we are. Here's something that's kind of weird. So here's where our ship is on the surface, right? But we start in Brinstar. I never knew how we got there. It's kind of weird. Like how did we get from here to there? Because there actually is like a tunnel above us at that starting location, but it's like it doesn't really link here. At least I don't think it does. But yeah, we'll be back here later. The main reason why we came here was to get that upgrade, the power grips, and now we can, as you see here, grab ledges. Okay, I think I have enough time to get the next upgrade. Should be too far. Yeah, the power grip's going to let us be able to traverse many areas. Like here. Whoop. I think we're just a missile expansion in here. So yeah, I didn't mention before, we started off in Brinstar. It has that classic Metroid tune. And now we're in Norfair, the high temperature lava area of Brinstar. Or of Planet Zebes. And Norfair is home to Ridley's lair. I'm sure many Metroid fans would know. I'm actually going to be doing a really cool sequence break for you guys. This is going to be a 100% Let's Play, but I'm not speed running. Ow, lava hurts you, obviously. This is not going to be a speed run, but it will be a 100% Let's Play. But I do want to do a cool little secret for you guys to see, and it basically lets you sequence break and get items way out of order. And I believe you can fight the bosses in reverse order here, kind of inspired by Super Metroid, but I don't think it's advisable because I'll give you a warning. I don't think. You'll see. You might not see it in this part, but you'll see me do the sequence break to get further into Norfair and get upgrades that you get way out of order. And if you do that, you technically can go to Ridley's lair, I believe, really, really early. The problem is you will go there without one specific upgrade because you kind of skipped it. But it's an upgrade that is required to leave Ridley's lair. I think you can't leave it. So I think I've tried it before, and I think I did get a dead game because I couldn't get out of there. And I don't really want to try it here because then I might ruin this Let's Play. But I don't know. I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can save before that and test it. But I don't know. Maybe someone in the comments can confirm if you do sequence break, do you actually lock yourself into a dead game if you go to Ridley's lair? If you don't have a specific item. So anyway, now we have the iconic Ice Beam. I'm losing track here. But Ice Beam obviously freezes enemies in place, and it's very good for helping us make platforms that have enemies, like so. Unfortunately, I think we're at our 20-minute mark, so I think I'm going to save here, and... yeah, so guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are excited for another Metroid Let's Play for Metroid Zero Mission, and I will see you guys in the next video, so take it easy.